And now, everyone, sorry about that. We have Thermal Square and his 100% run of Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Toy Story 2. My friend, take it away.
Yeah, I am Thermal Square, and I am joined by my wonderful commentator, Sam.
Hello, Sam, an occasional Toy Story 2 runner.
Absolutely. So, first and foremost, we do have a wonderful message from our sponsors, the Toys from Andy's House. Just so everyone knows, stealing Woody is certainly illegal. Yeah, I guess we can just hop right into the run. Timing will start when I gain control of Buzz, and we'll get started. So here we go. And time starts. So, Sam, do you want to just, explain the 100% category for us real quick?
Okay, so to 100% this game, we have to collect all 5 Pizza Planet tokens in 10 main stages and defeat the 5 boss stages. And we also have to collect all 5 of Potato Head's pieces, which unlock the power-ups. And we do actually have to deliver them to Potato Head. That's the gist of 100%. It isn't that much longer, any percent, because, well, in terms of token count, because to any percent this game, you need to collect 40 tokens. Except on the N64 version, which requires only 30 for some reason. Yeah. Every other version is 40.
Yeah, we're still unsure as to why that different exists, but it just does, I guess.
The boss is really simple, just charge up a laser shot and zap it when it stops moving. Probably the most important tech in this game is the extended double jump, which Thermal's about to do now. You can probably explain them better than I can.
Yeah, so in this game, what extended double jumps are, basically, when you press your double jump at a specific timing, you'll get the longest distance possible out of your double jump. It's like a certain frame window, but it's not like frame perfect by any means. So if you didn't know it existed, you wouldn't really notice it, but yeah, if you run the game, it's very important. Also, to just quick explain what I just did here on the car. Normally, you have to run around that car 3 times to complete the race, but the trigger is only the, crack on the garage floor. So as long as you come from behind there, like I did just doing those jumps on the van, it'll count as a lap completed, which just allows us to beat the race very quickly.
Sledge grab skip.
Right. So we're going to return the first Potato Head piece for the most crucial upgrade, the Cosmic Shield. We will use it exactly 0 times during the run. That's how useful it is. Because all it does...
It's the only power-up that isn't used.
Yeah. Basically, all that green goop that I got hurt on, it'll just protect you from stuff like that. So it's utterly useless in the run, but we still have to unlock it for the 100% category. Yeah.
Spoon jump.
Yep, that's spoon jump. So there's going to be a lot of different moments you'll see me jump off of what seems like nothing. Those are called shadow boxes. It's just extra polygons that stick out from different objects that allow us to jump off of them and create a bunch of cool skips.
I'll be utilizing it all throughout the run.
Yep.
Probably more notably when we get to Al's penthouse.
Yes.
Skip a whole big section. So we mentioned there's 5 tokens. Token types repeat throughout the game, so there's always a coin token in every stage where you have to give Ham 50 coins. There's a race token. There's a boss token, which in the first stage was that robot in the attic. This stage, it's a kite on top of the tree. There's a puzzle token, which in this stage is
It's in the pool area. Yep.
the pool area, which is kind of like the puzzle token usually just requires interesting platforming or working out a route to get there, or sometimes it's an actual puzzle to solve, like we'll see in Construction Yard, for example.
Yep.
And then there is the collectibles token. The first area, it was the sheep, Bo Peep sheep. In this, it's the soldiers that are scattered about.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna get the puzzle token here, which normally requires us to blow up that yellow ducky, but we just use the swing's momentum to fling us to the puzzle token that's over top of the pool.
Those enemy cars are kind of RNG. They could spawn anywhere.
Yep.
So if you get a good spawn, you can get some
Extra
coins.
coins, yeah. This is honestly like one of the first big run killers is the tree. A lot of people do struggle with this, movement wise.
Myself included.
Oh, myself included as well. It's not easy because if you fall out of this tree, because the boss is at the very tippy top, you do have to climb up. Thankfully, there is like a little rope that you can see on the bottom left there that if you jump on it, it extends all the way to the bottom, and you can just climb that back up, and then get back up quicker.
Okay, so for that boss fight, what's supposed to happen? It spins, and then you have to wait for it to stop spinning to shoot it. But if you go far enough like, out of the way of the boss, as you see Thermal and on the shrub, also pretty big panty jump.
Hey,
Takes half a second. You go far enough out of bounds of the boss area, but while staying up there, the boss loses all the iframes, invincibility frames, so you can just shoot it infinitely and kill it.
Yeah. It's the only time that we're able to actually do that kind of thing, but there are some other weird boss type things we'll be doing later. Basically a lot of the mini bosses are not hard, because we just get the green laser and just mow them down, but
most of the bosses are just shoot them with the laser.
True.
This is my favourite part of the film, is when Buzz shoots this plane out the sky.
Yep.
Every third level is a boss stage. Also, you'll notice in also time for a nap. You'll notice in Neighborhood that Thermal actually only got 4 out of the 5 tokens. We'll be coming back later with the Rocket Boots power up to do the race. You can do it all in one, but because with PC you utilize the loadless timing, it's actually slightly faster to go back and do it with the Rocket Boots.
Yep.
If this was on console, you would just do it all in one go. You do every stage all in one go, except Toy Barn, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe alleys and gullies, depending.
Oh, I'll do alleys and gullies
shadow jump.
in one go. That one I feel semi-confident on. Toy Barn I don't feel confident on at all, because I just don't do it.
On console, those single visits are much easier with the lower frame rates.
Yep.
Being able to jump off shadow boxes. So this game teaches you how to mix colors.
So yeah, if you guys want to post your favorite color while we're doing this, this puzzle really just requires like first grade art class. If you know how to mix these different colors, you'll be fine. If you don't, that nice Rex hint box should be able to help you out, which we won't talk to, but it's definitely there if you need it.
Yeah, Rex got kind of screwed over in the speedrun because all Rex does is just give you hints as how to get all the tokens.
Yep.
Which is to the point where there's actually a category extension called Hey Buzz %.
Best category out there.
It's just
Totally not biased.
You have to talk to Rex and activate all the Rex hint cubes in every stage.
Yep.
And then that's when the run ends. You don't have to finish the game at all.
There's a reason I run it every... Oh, go ahead.
We have a kaleidoscope of colors going on in chat right now. Absolutely amazing.
Let's go, guys.
And again, you can donate put your colors in the chat. Remember, any and all donations go towards meeting that $2,150 donation incentive to make sure Mecha Hitler get what he deserves. Got to take him out. We got to keep him episode ready. So come out and play! Exclamation donate in the chat. And everybody, yeah, let's keep it going, y'all.
Absolutely, get those donations in.
We just had a big raid as well from Ace1 Spaghetti.
Love Spaghetti. He's a fellow Toy 2 runner. Love that guy. I'm gonna focus here for half a second. Okay. Yeah. So these platforms are like one of the bigger parts of RNG. Those girder platforms that are going up and down are completely RNG. You could get really good cycles, or you can get just absolutely screwed. And that's why, like, in my PB, there's like 20 to 25 seconds to save just because the cycles were really bad. So that's the biggest reason why a lot of runners don't like this level in 100%. Yeah, we're gonna help Slinky here for a sec. He wants to definitely help build this building with collecting 5 wrenches. What a guy, what a pal. He's the goodest boy. So one nice thing is that we're gonna be doing a lot of like walking around what seems aimlessly, but it's not aimless because we're gonna be walking around grabbing a bunch of coins because again we need to collect 50 coins for ham to get the coin token. But conveniently, we routed it out in a way where we're going to get back up to the building to the shortcut that brings us back up the building to get to the boss. And the reason we're not just like climbing all the way to the top to get to the boss first and then jump down is because we need these discs, which I unlocked by returning Potato Head's eye, to actually do damage to the boss. So that's why we had to jump down. And then conveniently the shortcut will be at the bottom. Hopefully it should be there. I don't think I've done anything to not have that happen. Yep, there it is.
And also here you can really notice that there's like a frame or two missing from Buzz's walking animation on the PC version.
Yeah.
On console it's pretty smooth, but on PC, not quite.
Yeah.
I think all the characters actually have a little bit of a stutter in their animations.
Yeah, we do have a bunch of like, not a bunch, but we have a few different like fixes for the PC version just to, get it to run better on modern hardware, as this game did come out in 1999, same year as the movie that it so accurately depicts.
One level in particular is fixed, the Zerg fight.
Yes.
But we'll explain that when we get there.
Yeah.
There's one other thing that you'll notice throughout, is that Thermal's going to be using Buzz's spin attack to either interact with NPCs or to collect items, and that's because it increases Buzz's hitbox by a small amount, so you're either able to collect things or interact with NPCs a few frames faster.
And weirdly enough,
it isn't much, but it all adds up.
Yeah, weirdly enough, it doesn't work for coins, and it might just be because their hitbox is so small that it just doesn't really matter. But yeah. Coins.
Alleys and gullies. So there's 2 different routes for alleys and gullies. One is you just do the race token, move on, come back with the grappling hook. There is a way to do this level all in one go, which saves you around 20 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
And Thermal will explain the skip once we get there.
Yep, so we're just going to be collecting a few things. This is the race, quote-unquote race token. Slinky is done working at Construction Yard. He needs a break. He wants his bones. So we'll get those for him real quick. And then we're going to get our first collectible back here, which we will be collecting rubber duckies. These guys. Look how cute they are. And then yeah, we're gonna be going to the first like big single visit skip. The only one that I'm going to do. There's another level that has a single visit skip. We'll talk about a little bit when we get there, but this one, it is like kind of frame perfect. It's a very small shadow box like we talked about earlier, that we're gonna try to interact with as I'm playing Ring Around the Coin.
Yeah, it's essentially a sequence break because you're intended to come back later with the grappling hook.
Yeah, that thing that's in that box right there.
Thankfully, it's a good like way to position yourself for this skip.
Yep.
There is a shadow box here, and Thermal's trying to. Do you buffer a jump off it, or?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So if you like to buffer a jump, you just jump and then hold down jump before Buzz lands. Or double jump, then hold down jump before Buzz lands, and as soon as Buzz lands, Buzz will do another jump.
As I'm currently struggling.
Yeah. Either go perfectly, or it will take like a minute. There's no in between with this strat.
Yeah. I'm not getting the jump right now. We'll get it. Maybe.
We'll get there eventually. Hold.
I didn't expect this to go perfectly, so.
Yeah, on console, due to the lower frame rate, like area you have to hit is a bit bigger. But on PC, it's very, very small.
Come on.
I believe.
We'll get there. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a very small hitbox, like Sam was saying. Especially on PC, because the PC version does run at 60, whereas console it's supposed to run at 30. If you run the N64, it runs at about like 5 to 10.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, but we love the N64 version. At least I do.
It's better than the PlayStation version, at least.
True. Very true.
The PlayStation version is so bad.
Yeah. But
we do get low-pitched buzz and the best voice line in the Zerg fight.
True. It's Zerg.
Zerg.
Yeah, weirdly, a lot of the sound effects between the different versions of the game are different. Like, for collectibles on the PlayStation version, they're, like, pitched down a little bit. And so is Buzz. But, yeah.
Kind of a common thing with this era Traveler's Tales game, because A Bug's Life is the same.
True.
Flick has way more voice lines than PC.
Yeah, that clown boss is...
the tourist information.
That clown boss... I never knew that boss existed until I started speedrunning this game, because probably as a kid, I never got up there. So seeing it for the first time was like, this is extremely creepy. But yeah, you just kill the Beyblade. Gonna utilize a extended double jump here to get up on top of this umbrella and just sequence skip. Yeah, we're just gonna take some time and collect a few more coins. And then the last of the collectibles, and then we should be done with the level. Yeah, if we have any messages or anything, now would be a good time for that.
Yeah, thank you, Thermal. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to remind folks why we're all gathered here this amazing weekend. We're here supporting the Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund. In 2014, Girls Make Games was founded in order to provide girls with the space and resources to explore the world of gaming and help them pursue careers in game development. Girls Make Games has helped their alumni go on to graduate high school, college, and on to jobs in the gaming industry and wider science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics fields. With help through your donations, everybody out there, the Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund will give women and girls the support they need to reach their fullest potential. Because let's face it, the more girls and women that are out there making games, the more amazing games will be. So everybody, thank you so much for making that happen. Once again, right now we're looking to get $2,150 in total donations for Completithon, because at that point, we're going to take out Mecha Hitler. You can't make it that easy to topple a dictator. Go ahead and do that with any generous contribution that you can. Exclamation donating in the chat. And I just want to let you know, there is also a bid war going on. Not only to get that milestone, but also you could put those donations towards meeting the costume incentives for that big old Clear Obscure run we're going to be getting going on later this evening. We have some classic Lumiere swimsuits. We have the summer swimsuits from the challenges from the game. We have a Gremlin Mael, which sounds amazing. The Phoenix Lune costume, which is super, super rad. And then we have Clea CL, because those two look the same in the game, and it's kind of the Spider-Man meme, so it's going to be great. So once again, your donation's a twofer. Anything you want to donate, getting that in, you go towards getting Mecha Hitler taken out, as well as getting those costume choices. It's your choice, so please, let's go get those donations in, everybody. Thank you so much. And hey, back to you, Thermal and Sam.
Alrighty.
That's nice. We just missed the best part of the run, mashing.
Yeah,
Oh, so sorry.
No, it's good.
Don't
You're
worry.
good. You're good. Yeah, that boss is just nothing but mashing the fire button. It's really nothing special, but
No, we're here to see mashing. Yo, shout outs to mashing. Donations for mashing. Let's go.
I would say, and I think most people in the Toy 2 community would say, Thermal is the best at mashing in this game, without a doubt.
I do my best. Yeah, so
Toy Barn was another level where you can do it all in one go, but that requires a lot of very precise shadow jumps, 2 consecutively,
yeah, it's
just to get one collectible.
yeah, and we'll scold that collectible once we get there. So another fun part of RNG is that claw machine, the token inside will be in a different location inside the claw machine every single time. So you can get either really good RNG or you can get really bad RNG.
It gets better though, because also when you press the button, the claw could move, I think, side to side
Yep.
and forward backward, and also you don't know if it's going to go left first or right first, or up
Yep.
first or down first. So
Yep.
fun.
Yeah, you can lose probably up to like 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds probably, if you just get the absolute worst RNG.
And
Yeah.
not to mention the fact that missing the token on PC is way easier.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yep.
The shadow of the shadow of the token itself is there on PC, but the shadow of the claw is like non-existent.
Mhm.
If you have a look at the N64 version, you'll notice that the shadow of the claw is massive.
Yes. Fun thing about this race, if you land too close to the outer edge of that platform, it'll just cancel the race. It totally did not happen to me a couple times recently.
I learned that. I also learned that the hard way.
So yeah.
Also, if you jump too far after the race, you'll just fall off that platform.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, this game is fair in everything it does. Programmed perfectly in every single way, as every game back in the 90s was.
I have a laser, and I will use it.
It doesn't look
This
like
is
you
the
used it.
Yeah, that was the utility belt Buzz that Buzz meets in Toy Barn.
Yeah.
He's extremely deluded, just as Buzz was in
Yeah.
the first film.
We talked about it earlier about how a lot of the mini bosses, such as that, are very easy to beat. That one in that buggy, it can shoot like rockets out of the little cannon in the back. So there is more complexity to them, but because we beat them so fast, we don't get to see that. I think that's just
If we didn't have the green laser, then we'd probably see
yeah.
more of it.
I think that might have just been like an oversight by Traveler's Tales. Maybe they just, if they had put iframes every time you hit it on there, it would get to it more often. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad that we don't get to see it, but as a speedrunner, it's not too bad. It makes going faster easier.
That's Spaceland.
Yeah, we didn't really have much to talk about in Spaceland because it's like the easiest level because there's really not a whole lot of tricks involved in it. It's just kind of go around, do the thing.
But it still can suck because of the claw machine.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that can go wrong.
Sam, do you want to explain what's going on here while I do this boss?
So, usually in these cutscenes, you lose control of Buzz, but we abuse Buzz's dizzy animation. So if Buzz ends up spinning for too long, Buzz will get dizzy. And then during cutscenes, you actually gain control back of Buzz. So we abuse that, and we can beat this boss way faster.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I believe we won't do the spin animation is for
the very last one.
The last capsule. Yeah, to unlock the last capsule. Because we actually do a shot, and that actually does more damage. But we just do it for the last one. Could maybe do it for any, I'm not sure, but...
No, because even if you do a fully charged laser shot, it only counts as like a red laser shot. Until that very last capsule, so you have it's only for that very last one.
Yeah. So if you'd have done the dizzy animation there instead of the shot, you'd have had to do an extra shot.
Yes.
Right, everybody's favorite level time.
Yeah, elevator hop. Excuse me.
No, I think you're all right first.
Oh yeah, elevator hop. You are so right. This level
isn't too bad except for the cycles.
Yeah, cycles and the mice that we have to return.
Oh yeah.
Because these mice are very good parents and know exactly where all their children are. In these elevator shafts.
See, every single mouse can cause a lot of problems. Every single one. Even the one by Rex.
Yes.
You could accidentally talk to Rex.
That, or if it's at the very top of the wall, you can't actually get to it. Oh, I talked to Rex. Reset the run.
That's what you should do.
That's what you should do. Thanks, Rex. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, there's not much going on right now. We're just trying to get to the next part.
I guess this is the perfect time for me to ask, chat, what's everybody's favorite Toy Story film? This is an important question.
2. And it's not just because I'm running the game, I swear. Can I? Oh my goodness.
The last half of 1, that's all I saw.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It leads right into 2, kinda.
See a 2 in chat. Good opinions so far.
Yes. Okay.
Right. This mouse. No, not Lightyear.
Lightyear doesn't count.
Lightyear
It doesn't exist. Sorry.
Nice. Just about. Not gonna be able to stop Buzz from like just bonking on the ground, but that's fine. Got the mouse.
Yes. That wall mouse is the worst one of the bunch. If you miss it, you can't go back for it right away because we have to hit these cycles, hopefully. But every time you do miss it, it's roughly 15 seconds of having to go back up, jump down, and try to grab it again. It's brutal.
And also, unfairly inconsistent cycles.
Yes.
You'd think that these would just be consistent, but no.
Yeah. We have ways of kind of manipulating it, but from time to time, it's still just kind of just ruins a run. Yeah, this boss, there's fans underneath here that start blowing. If we allowed the time for that to happen, but we ain't got time for that. We just mashed the boss down.
Yeah, it's just completely trivial.
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing something called text storage here. It's not a big deal right now. It will be in a different level, but I am waiting at the top specifically because the token that's going down this slide gets to the bottom at the exact same time every single time, so we don't really have to go right away. But that does allow for us to get something called text storage. So every time you grab a token, there's the option to keep playing or quit, which we now have stored. The reason that happens is because when I grabbed the token, we kept like the momentum from the slide. And if you keep moving, the text box doesn't show up. Which you saw when I talked to the mouse, I was able to just click through it. And normally I would have to like watch the token spawn in. That's what text storage allows us to skip. For that one, it's not very big because it's like a couple of seconds. But there is a different level that will have a bigger effect on it with text storage.
Much bigger.
Yes.
Also, in any percent, there was B1 in Toy Barn that's done as well.
Yes, that one is probably the
have to do that
coolest.
Yeah, but we don't have to do that in 100%.
Correct. It's also much slower, even if you did do it.
Also,
Best soundtrack. Get your whistles out, everyone. Best whistle level.
Right, that's a really easy skip. That skips the whole puzzle. You just jump to the roof of the bed. Supposed to push a box around the edge of the room.
Yep.
But you have to avoid an oncoming train. But you could just skip it really easily. Also, here's the big shadow box skip.
Nice.
Nice.
First try.
You're supposed to push another big box round the penthouse to be able to get up to these ledges. But thanks to, I believe, Lance for discovering that shadow box, we're able to skip pushing the box around.
Fun thing about this. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say we don't get to hear Buzz's great pushing pushing sound effect, but yeah.
Not yet. One thing about that boss, I did shoot the boss with a fully charged laser shot before the fight started. Weirdly enough, that boss will take 1 bit of damage before the fight if you hit it with a laser. So you hit it with a fully charged laser shot to get that full amount of damage before the fight even starts.
Only works for the first hit.
Correct.
You can't just sit there and just defeat it before starting the fight.
Unfortunately, no.
I'm not even sure that would spawn the token, to be honest.
That would be actually kind of interesting. Find out. I don't know if we could find that out, but it would be cool.
I don't think.
Irregardlessly.
We'll ever know. Right, and now toilet jump.
Yep. We're gonna be saving Al a huge insurance bill here. Normally, to solve this, to get up to where I'm gonna go, we have to push these blue buttons to flood the bathroom and jump across some sponge platforms. But yeah, we just utilize shadow boxes to say, Al, we're gonna save you an insurance bill claim, and skip it.
Yeah, we're going back to that room later because Ham is in there.
Funny enough, that skip actually was theorized because of a Toy Story 2 Let's Play posted by someone in the Toy 2 Discord. And someone was like, wow, someone just hit a shadow box off of a cabinet. And I believe it was Lance who was like, I have an idea. And then it spawned the floodless strat in Al's bathroom. Saves about 45 seconds, which is huge. It doesn't seem like it'd be that much for that small of a room, but the water rising speed is actually very slow. And door frames. Door frames are fun.
Right, and now time for Curse Jessie.
Look at that face. She's beautiful. Jessie, you are beautiful in every way, and I see why Buzz loves you. And then, yeah, we're going to go and get the last 2 coins and talk to Ham.
Woman with yarn full of hair full of yarn.
Why?
I must go.
Well, aren't you?
Speaking about these,
Go ahead.
I want to hear that impression first because I got one of my own here in a second.
Oh, you don't want to hear it. I will throw it over to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I stepped on it, but we have a donation of $25 from Sid, who says the toys are alive.
Nice
Thank you,
toys.
Sid. It's okay. We gave Sid a complex, but it's fine. Buzz Lightyear's doing great here.
We
so
toys
much.
can see everything.
Yes.
Also, it's Zerg. Okay, so this fight is.
It's not going as
we lost
planned.
it. So-
Normally, we take an intentional death. Oh, Zerg, come back.
This is why we have the fix. Because on like, bare bones, the PC version of this game, Zerg is uncatchable.
Yeah.
So you have to force Zerg into a corner to be able to hit him over and over again.
Yeah.
It's still pretty bad, even with the fix. But
So what happened was like Buzz's physics were set to like infinite FPS, which kind of broke Zerg, and a community member made a 60 FPS patch for Zerg, which actually like fixed how he works in that level again. So you can actually catch him without trapping him in a corner, which would have been nicer to see, but you know, putting Zerg in his place.
here's another big skip. Do a jump up
missed
to
it.
here. Ooh,
I held left too soon.
it's a bit precise, this.
Oh, I missed it again. Oh my
And the only
goodness.
reason to get up there is for a collectible. There's also a whole bunch of coins. You're supposed to go all the way.
Oh my goodness, camera,
Nice
please.
You're supposed to go all the way around this section and then back across to get the tyke.
Oh,
and
camera,
then-
please. Oh my goodness. I'm throwing, guys. Throwing for content.
Right. It's fine. We're ahead of schedule, I think.
It's totally fun. Again, once again, everybody, $2,150 for Completithon 2025 means we get to meet that Wolfenstein incentive, and that incentive is defeating Mecha Hitler. So come on, everybody! Exclamation donate! Go and follow that Bitly link in the chat. And let's get those donations in for the content. Thank you.
For the content. All right, so I finally did it. But yeah, now we're gonna be going up, up, up to get another collectible and a bunch of coins, which helps.
Yeah, for some reason, the enemies just clip through suitcase and spawn on top. 'Cause
Yes,
that's what they do.
enemies have
Somehow-
unlimited power.
Yeah, somehow the bandits got, and the birds got from Al's penthouse to here.
Yeah, weirdly enough. One weird thing, in the PAL version of the game, the banditos are actually more... They're not banditos. They have blonde hair, white top hats, and are dressed in, like, red. That was, like...
Yes, I think NTSC PS1 is the same.
Something like that, yeah. It's... I don't know if we know exactly why. I don't know if it was like people got upset about the banditos in this version or whatever, but yeah, that's on the PAL version. I know for certain it's the thing. But yeah, that's one difference between the US and the PAL version. They also just look very... I don't like the way they look in that version.
No, me neither. Well, speaking of differences, a big difference here between the 100% route and the 80% route is that we don't have to go for YOLO,
Yes.
which involves doing the race token, which Thermal's going to do
Later.
after boss,
Yes.
and getting to the top of the plane at the same time. You only have about 1 to 2 seconds of leeway.
Yes. It's not much. Well, any little mistake can just throw it off, but
Yeah, you're screwed at that point.
these are the hover shoes. You just hold
Looks
A.
like we got us. Yeah, it looks like we got ourselves some bouncy boots.
Mm-hmm. And here's the new main protagonist, Stinky Pete, after we beat Zerg. For some reason, he's missing textures in his arms. I'm not sure why, but he just is. I guess Bro doesn't need deodorant now, but yeah. Stinky Pete.
For
Still
some
stinky.
reason, even though we've defeated Stinky Pete, we've still got to defeat Stinky Pete later.
Yes. Even though this is technically the last level, he would show up in the movie, but yeah. Like I said, this game is loosely based on the movie of the same title. Ish. Title.
See, out of the 3 Toy Story games I've seen, this one's one of the loosest connected to the film itself.
Yeah. I don't...
Like
Toy 3 does, but it's still
does, but
like...
not completely accurate.
I mean, there is the Buzz video game level in Toy 3, which is ripped
Yeah.
straight from Toy Story 2, so it's kind of weird that it's there. And then Toy 1, like, it follows the story pretty well, but there's still stuff where it's like...
Even adds in some deleted scenes.
Nightmare
At least
Buzz.
one, the Buzz Nightmare Buzz.
Yep.
Do like a mini YOLO where we deliver the collectibles during the race, because there's way more time.
Yeah, way more time than is actually needed, and I'm way overcoined right now. Yep.
Dizzy to spin into Rocky Gibraltar.
Rocky Gibraltar. I think he's loosely based on Sylvester Stallone's Rocky. And I mean, like, very loosely based. But, hey. We love Rocky. Alright.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool. And
yeah.
the backtracking.
Yeah, this is the first part where we go backtracking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 clicks back, not 6. I've made that mistake many a times. I even have in my splits how many clicks I need to go back so that I do end up in the correct level.
It's worse if you accidentally go back to Andy's house and go to the neighborhood, because then the splits reset.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Don't even remind me. So now we're going to be going to that one collectible we needed the hover shoes for. This is the only reason we can't technically, normally, single visit this level, is to get that baby chick right there. That's it. And now we can finish the level.
If I may, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there actually is a bit of an addendum to the bid war that's going on right now. Avocamo was nice enough to let us know about some updates to the costumes for that bid war for the upcoming Clair Obscure Expedition 33 run, in addition to the classic Lumiere suits, as well as the summer swimsuits from the challenge levels. There's also the option of having Gastrel costumes, and you know, if you've played the game before, they're the kind of patchwork sewn together. They do kind of look like a Toy Story toy that Sid kind of got his hands on. So,
Very nice.
if you want to donate for that, as well as runner's choice, if you want to leave it up to Avocamo's prerogative, feel free. And once again, everybody out there, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for getting your eyes on Completithon. Tell the word, tell a friend. Go ahead and spread the socials here over at let's see here, at No Glitches at .bsky.social and Blue Sky, as well as spreading the word or rating it at twitch.tv/NoGlitchesAllowed. Any visibility helps. And again, we're all going to help drive to get those donations in for the Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund. So everyone, thank you so much for your support, financially or not. But once again, $2,150 in total donations, and we get to take out Hitler.
There we go.
It's a symbol of equivalency. So again, thank you everybody for keeping it going.
Make the world of Wolfenstein a better place. Gotta take out Mecha Hitler. Alright, so we're gonna be kind of wrapping up this level. Got a couple more tokens left to grab. This next one, the puzzle token, in any percent, we talked about it a little bit. Any percent, it has a really cool text storage trick. But in this one, we just rely on RNG to help us. Please. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Which we need these discs for. We're going to talk to Ham first.
And what it allows us to get this token, which you wouldn't normally be able to get. And then it allows you to skip a slower token later on.
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure what token that is, but it does allow you to skip it. Or maybe it's the penthouse route.
Yeah, I think penthouse was 5 tokens originally, and then we switched it up with text storage. I think we took out 2 of them from penthouse, put the puzzle token, and then the puzzle token from construction yard in.
Otherwise it would have just been paint. Oh, it would have just been the race, sorry.
Yep.
Alright, that's Toy Barn, and now we go back to Neighborhood.
Which is 5 clicks from Toy Barn, which I also have in my splits, so that I do remember. Because again, like Sam said, if you go back to Andy's house on the PC version, the auto splitter will reset itself, or reset the timer, which is no bueno. I've had that happen many times, on pace for PB, and then I have no idea what pace I'm on after that. Yeah.
This race, all you have to do is just go around the tree and the traffic cone. You don't have to follow the track perfectly at all.
Yep. Those are the only 2 triggers on this level, or on this race, so you can just, yeah, like Sam said, skip everything else. You don't have to actually follow the track. Unless you were doing this on single visit, you'd want to stay on the track so that you can get in front of the RC car, which will bump into you, and he will spin out. And that's how you can just stay ahead.
RC is a beast.
Yeah.
You don't have the hover boots.
Yeah.
Actually,
He'll just zoom past you.
It's actually quite a difficult race unless you just keep bumping RC back. Alright, tarmac. This is where we have...
Yeah, I'm going to focus here, so if you want to keep talking, I will allow you to keep talking.
Yeah, this level has the text storage, which is going to save... If Thumber gets it, it should save around 45 seconds. And it's purely for the race token in the middle. But first we're going to do a strat called Ring Rush. We're supposed to wait for the plane to go all the way around, but... Nice.
Alright.
You do that instead. If you fail that, you just wait for the plane.
Yes. The hardest part about that is the rocket boots aren't super easy to control. So doing that trick requires a lot of, like, practice. I practiced it for like an hour today.
And because you have to wait for the plane, because we got there earlier, we can get an extra coin. Right, so we're going to get text storage here, hopefully.
Yes, okay.
Now, as long as thermal keeps moving, because if you stop moving, then you'll lose text storage. What thermal's going to do is to first get some coins, and then get back up onto the platform, because there's a collectible up there. As it just needs to keep moving. Because stop us all, you'll get the pop-up on the screen. And we're going to use the text storage. Oh. There we go. We use the text storage when we interact with Slinky. The idea of the race is you have to go around like, not a maze, but just a path through goo. So this could be a bit tight. Go. Oh, never in doubt. No. NT. Oh, we'll go back for that later.
Yeah, that's a lot tight. That's very tight. I got slowed down when I jumped on the plane's engine, so it slowed me down just enough to not get the cycle. But we still have tech storage, so I'll be able to show that off. If you want to explain how this race normally works.
It's supposed to go through the path in the goo without jumping or touching the goo, but with tech storage, just skip it completely.
Yep, we just walk to the end, start the race, get the token, and say, yay, we saved 45 seconds instead of doing the walk of shame, which it is now called.
And in any percent, you can actually do a second tech storage while getting that token, which allows you to skip the next token. It's the puzzle token. Here's what you should do.
I guess we never explained the exit level, if you the exit level animation. So normally there's a exit level animation that pops up when the text box shows off.
Show it at the end of this level, because why not?
Yeah. And Buzz will say to infinity and beyond. He'll blast off into space or the sky. And yeah,
we just press exit. We just press exit before Buzz hits the ground when grabbing the last token.
Yep.
Although if you do hit the ground, it says exit level, you can still pause and quit out during that animation.
Yes. I gotta remember I still need to get that token for the collectible. I don't know if there's really... Right now is definitely not the right time to do that.
Yeah. Maybe get it right now, because... How far away is the last collectible from where you need to deliver it?
It's on... Yeah, it's on the opposite side of the map, unfortunately.
You already got that snake, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up to the end of the run. There's only one more stage left after this, which is the Stinky Pete fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now.
Yeah, just bite the bullet.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, this is the normal way to do what I was supposed to do, is to go up that flagpole, then get on top of the plane. But
this is the most volatile level in the entire run, and it's right at the end.
yeah, I've had it so many times where I either don't hit ring rush, or I don't get tech storage, or I don't get that cycle, and I'm like 20 seconds on pace for PD, and then it's like, ah, cool, now I'm like a minute and a half behind.
Yeah, if you fail at any of them, you're losing all your time.
Yep.
No tech storage, rip 45 seconds. Ring rush isn't as big a time loss,
No.
but it's still fairly significant, maybe 15, 20.
Yeah, it's...
And then
yeah,
just
about
failing
that.
a cycle, that's just a minute and a half at least. I don't
Yeah,
know how
it's
long
brutal,
it takes the
but-
plane to go all the way around, but yeah.
In my opinion, too long. So yeah, we're gonna not get hit by that vulture. Talk to Ham, our good buddy Ham. Also, if you've noticed, the toys are actually like the biggest gatekeepers, because this whole journey has been to go rescue our buddy Woody from being stuck in a museum in Japan. And the only way we can progress forward is by getting these Pizza Planet tokens. And for some reason, our quote-unquote friends won't give us these Pizza Planet tokens to progress unless we do a task for them. Some friends they are. And should confirm you've collected all 50 tokens.
Just prospect. Okay, so the card says Prospector Showdown, but on the menu it says Final Showdown.
Weirdly enough.
No, on every other version it's Prospector Showdown.
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, this boss fight is so lame. Also, Stinky Pete just went up the frickin' whatever these are, suitcases. But yeah, toys are on the mind. Time is coming up at the final hit of this boss fight, which we have to move back, otherwise Stinky Pete is not going to come down. Get down here. Yeah, as you can see, we'll just show this off real quick. Look how empty this area is. It seems like there is supposed to be more going on here. But yeah, we're just in a big empty room with these 3 guys. And time.
GG.
We've saved Woody and Jesse. Hooray!
Ooh.
And just some final cutscenes. Bonus movie awarded.
Well, Stinky Pete, I think it's time you learned the
It's time
true
you learn
meaning
the true meaning of
playtime.
playtime.
Right over there, guys. No.
I also just had a thought as you finished quite a bit ahead of estimate.
Mm-hmm.
You could maybe have a go at the Toy Barn tech storage just to show it off for the fans.
Yeah, if that's cool, I could definitely show that off.
Just give it one go, even if you don't get it.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
It should only be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
With a beautiful yarn full of hair. A hair full of yarn.
Hair full of
It's,
yarn.
I must go.
I must go.
Aren't you the sweetest space toy I ever met?
What's that? Bark, bark.
Yeah, we're just getting the okay on that here. Your Completithon time, by the way, is 54 minutes and 20 seconds. And yeah, go ahead and yeah, show up that cool tech here. Yeah.
All right, we'll get through the credits here. We'll show it off real quick.
Big thanks to Spaghetti and Chat for finding the lineup, or the setup for this strat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Spaghetti homie.
Thankfully for this level, or for this game, if you go back into a level, everything kind of resets.
Yeah.
You can do every token again.
It's very
Yeah,
useful for
as an
practice
extra
and stuff
token,
too.
yeah. There is a 100% New Game Plus category where you just collect all 50 tokens again,
Mm-hmm.
but all the power-ups are already unlocked, essentially.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do this kind of like how I started in 100%, but we're gonna do this.
And Lance for booting it into the run.
We're gonna do the spin storage or spin attack, tech storage. So again, if I stop moving at any time here, the text box will show up. Also, fall. There's a fall animation. If you have text storage, it doesn't show up because it thinks you're you're grounded. We're gonna talk to Ham. I got it.
That would, yeah, that would have got it.
I know it didn't show up because I already have the tokens, but I heard like a little ding. So that's how you get the, in any percent, that's how you get the puzzle token there.
Token.
You just abuse the
That
to
allows-
infinity and beyond
That
animation.
allows you to skip. Allows you to skip 2 tokens from Penthouse,
Yep.
and you just get 1 in construction to make up for it. It's
Yep.
a healthy time save.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
so you abused Buzz's to infinity and beyond animation.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for showing that off. Hey, Thermal.
Yes.
Where can we find you for more Toy Story and Disney speed gaming goodness? Let us know, please.
I stream at twitch.tv/Thermal Square. This is what might be considered my main game, but I do a lot of various movie tie-in games and other speedruns, so you can catch me over there. Yeah, that's where you can find that. Sam?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Sam37_RTL. I do a whole bunch of games as well. I'm currently running Toy Story Racer, which is based on the first Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a lot of fun. I'll also be running the game I submitted to the marathon but didn't get in, Muppet Race Mania. So if you are a Muppets fan, you can watch. And yeah, the main thing the main thing we need to take away is that stealing Woody is illegal.
Very illegal.
Very much. And again, thank you so much, Thermal Square, for that awesome run of Toy Story 2. Thank you, Sam, for that excellent commentary. Very entertaining throughout. And yes, please, yeah, please don't steal Woody. It's very illegal. But yeah, we're going to take a little break here as we set up DuckTales 2 with Dijon Ketchup. And I just got word, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share this or not, but it's Dijon's birthday. So if you want to exclamation donate, let her know a very happy birthday wish ahead of her run of DuckTales 2, feel free. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a moment here to rehydrate, resituate, and anticipate some awesome gaming goodness. Completethon 2025 will be right back. Hey, and welcome back, everybody, to Completethon 2025, the only event that keeps it haunted 100% of the time. You'll love to see it. I'm Iggy Zig, of course, or Izzy Zig, maybe? I don't know. Which it's fine. I'm your host. But yeah, we have coming up next a all treasures run of DuckTales 2 performed by the always wonderful Dijon Ketchup, and I'll answer your two most pressing questions right away. Yes, they did make a sequel to DuckTales for the NES, and yes, it does cost that much on the used market. Boy howdy, yowza! But Dijon's got a super fun run set up for you, finding all the treasures with Pogo Power. You're gonna get to see some of your favorite DuckTales characters too. Maybe a Huey, perhaps a Dewey, perchance a Louie. At least one of them's going to show up. I guarantee that. We'll give you that. Alto, though, it's going to be a blast. We'll have that up for you in just a momentary moment. Everybody, thank you so much. And once again, we are here raising money in support of the Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund. Girls Make Games believes in providing every girl and woman with the opportunity to discover their potential and talents through gaming and game development. With your donations, you're able to contribute directly to the Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund that provides girls and women with the resources and opportunities to pursue careers in gaming through GMG's many programs, such as their college scholarships, summer camp scholarships, and their new mentorship and internship programs. And yeah, as I said before, when girls and women help make games, games become much more awesome. And you're contributing to that with your wonderful donations. And once again, we are well on the way to reaching $2,150 in total donations. At that point, we are going to go ahead and defeat Mecha Hitler at the end of the Wolfenstein 3D run. Don't dally, because that's going to be super cool, and you definitely want to see it. You want to topple a dictator, you get your opportunity right here, exclamation donate in the chat. Pretty please. And since you're donating, you can always put that money towards the bid war for the Expedition 33 Claire Obscure run. We got swimsuits, we got Gastral suits, we have Abu Kamu saying he is really, really like, or saying they have really fine fashion sense here. And sorry about that. But yeah, we can go ahead and get some awesome stuff going on in Claire Obscure. So yeah, please go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much. Now, just making sure one more time, or we're ready to go ahead and get into DuckTales.